for the afternoon of Sunday, the 20th of November, 2022. Do 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 do.
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills.
8:30 p.m. the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title tweet for water tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause, fold in, and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay your head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe went poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. So I'll click crafting quick anvil time enchant, pick that I'll replace the books in a random chest with care. I'll tour my winery, I'm sure there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swear. Not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
Wow, maybe we can start the show. Welcome, everyone. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. This afternoon, y'all are my live streaming audience. We have so much work to do. I have to put in a report as the security guard of Pixel Riff's museum to Mr. Riffs himself in about an hour, maybe a little longer. And I am fully unprepared for that. We have started marking out where the catalysts are, and we're not done. I think at a certain point, we're going to have to accept that, NJ says, I'll tell the Draw 4 folks you said hi. Why would you do that? I don't remember doing that. NJ, are you lying about what I said? Also, we're meeting right now. Am I supposed to be at that meeting? Are you telling me that I'm screwing? Is this passive-aggressive telling me that I'm not at a meeting I'm supposed to be at? Because that would be really helpful to know. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just nothing like going live and then being told, okay, I'm going to this thing that you should totally be at, Joe. You're a screw-up. What a failure. That's what I love to hear. Okay, yes, fill me in later. If it's not a meeting I'm supposed to be at, then that's fine. It's just when you say things like that, it makes it sound like I've failed. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to clone these 2 maps so we can have a reference copy for our things. Okay. So why don't we store these maps in the order that they actually go? That would probably be a smart way to do this. Welcome, Ms. Viz. Glad you could join us. Okay, so this one is there. So that one goes in that slot. Then we need to make an empty map to go here. I'm actually thinking that maybe at this point we've got too many, like the word catalyst is too long. I'm thinking maybe we just need like the letter C. or something? Is that too lazy of me to stop naming these maps? Because I'm looking at this, and there's... Or not, to stop labeling these banners with so many letters. Because it feels like it's impossible to read the map once you've got that many things on there, right? Where is the cyan? I need cyan wool for maps, or I need cyan wool for banners that will need to be named. Da 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 da. Okay, yeah, maybe. You know what? Actually, I should do is I should just use one of the incredible symbols from the Gritmonger symbol codex. Watch. Okay, so the thing is, it's going to cost us levels to name one of these by itself. That one was already named Catalyst. Okay. Okay. Hey, I forgot to mention that this stream is not sponsored. It's not an advertiser-supported stream. And that tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. And our first tip has already rolled in from Mini Cheese Mouse for 21, who says, "Hope you had a great weekend." Oh, I did. I actually have some good news to share with everybody. I have some exciting news to share. But before we do that, please direct your attention down here to slot 9. Since we just hit our first face camera expansion milestone, I'm down here putting the hot in the hot bar, but not for long, because it's time to say howdy, y'all. Crow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. Okay. So, the skull icon is good, but I think we actually do need to go get more cyan wool for this. Well, we have a few things we need to do. We need to create a new map that's going to go... We'll do this on our way. Okay, so we need to go to this part here. And we need to make a new map that will go here. No, I was too far north. We need to go... Okay, so we're going to throw this map in the garbage. It's a garbage map. We already have a map like that. There, now we have a connector map. Okay. If I had to guess, there's totally a skulk sensor like here or something. Or... here, maybe. Nope. That's fine. Yep, it's here. Found it. So then we will take that new map, and we will put that there like so. Are we still looking for Skulk today? Yes, sadly. I think that's going to be a recurring theme here on the HermitCraft Empires server. Sadly. Skulk Hunter, hunting for Skulk, but also grabbing all of the cyan wool. Okay. So we're going to make some more cyan banners here. Okay. Dang it. Okay, we'll take some more back with us just for later. But we're also going to use some of our levels real quick. Let's eat a potato, too. Boy, I don't need to be carrying this many potatoes on me. That might have been a bit of an oversight. Okay, any mobs down here waiting in the dark to kill us? Looks clear. Oh, hey, Scar. Okay. So, Cyan Banner. Banner. Naming them really well. Cyan Banner. Banner. Do. Bum, 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 bum. Dee. It was a cyan banner. Boom, doom. But yeah, let me go ahead. Now that we've named all those, we have to give a report to Pixel Riffs sometime in the next hour or two. He is doing fun stuff with friends right now, but has said upon his return that he wants to record a meetup about this security situation. So, I need to be prepared to give him a report. Life of L says, Joe, are you replacing the banners from yesterday with the new named ones? No, I'm going to tell him that I named the first 43 or so that, but beyond that, it got excessive, and I started simplifying for readability's sake. Okay, so we're going to take one of these maps and put it here. So this is part of our report. We needed a place to do that. Okay. So let's swing back by our shulker here. We're going to want to swap out some of these potatoes for our gear. Okay. We won't need the empty maps at this point. Put those away. Okay. The uncooked potatoes, I think, can go in here, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Dee-da-dee-do, dun, 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 bum, bum. Yeah, it would take too long to go name all of these. But we need to bring scaffolding with us, which I had here somewhere. 10 scaffolds. That'll help. Okay. Is Pixel Riffs taking on the Van Helsing role? I don't know. I haven't had the chance to speak to him other than to arrange the meeting. Okay, so the surplus cyan we will also offload for the time being. And we'll put that here. Fill up on ender pearls real quick. Cool. Welcome, Ward. Glad you could join us. Let's see. Okay. People are saying I should have done the C in a circle for the catalyst. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. So Mini Cheese Mouse is asking, so why am I marking things with banners? Okay, so basically Cub Fan buried somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,300 to 2,600 skulk catalysts somewhere over here. It's a problem. And so I've been marking those with banners as I discover them. In particular, though, we want to look at this lower area here, because we have barely scratched the surface on that. Couple says 2,300. That's on the low end. We're not sure the exact number. But it's a lot. And okay, so I found... Under here, I started... There's a bunch of them under the bridge here that I started marking off. But I didn't get all of them. We ran out of banners last time. So you see the banners are marking where the ones I found were. Okay. Oops. It's hard to do this when you're jumping, isn't it? I feel like I'm not making a lot of progress. This is arguably why we brought the scaffolds. And now we need to put this on the map. Which map are we on? This one, I guess. It's hard to see. Are we on this one? We're too far over on that one to... Yeah, we're behind the labels. Fantastic. Okay. Somebody says Silk Touch Hoe. Well, that would be like a whole extra thing. Okay. Gamma up so we can see. The problem with these maps is you can't then... You gotta you lose your ability to hold your totem if you want to see the map real big. Okay, so this one's actually this map maybe is where we're at now. Okay, so this one is on the boundary there. Here's the real question. Do we have any reason to believe that Cub Fan stopped doing this when he completed his video? Because I'm not sure we do. I'm seeing a lot of people being like, yeah, when Cub finished his video, it said 2300, but like, that doesn't mean he's done. Oh, there's one. Didn't see that one on the first pass. Might be others I missed, too. They're just going to be all through here. Yep, there's another one. This seems like the beginning of something, not the end of something when it comes to Cub. This seems like phase 1. And phase 2 is going to be a little bit different. But probably also slightly more, if I know Cub. Okay. So... So looking back through here, I think we probably got a good number of these, if not all of them. But like Cub also could easily have put some of them like up in here, in these dividers. That worries me. That would be a good place to hide stuff. But okay, so this is the straight up normal entrance to that. Okay. Strategic cat reserve. Now, here's the question. Would Cub also have put some down along here? Okay, good. Doesn't look like it. Sun's getting real low. Dang it. And this is automatically cataloging over here, too. So... Okay. It wouldn't surprise me if there was one or two down in here. I just haven't been able to find them. Because I was surprised he went this far down that way. There's probably some down there. Probably some up here. How long do we have? We got a little while until Pix is free to record. So I need to keep going. Okay. Based on my experience with Cub, he's going to probably put it in between the path blocks here. Yep, there's one. Probably going to be... So we're thinking about this. We're down here. That's going to get us into this map. Uh-oh. There's one. Hey, welcome, Goran. We're on a little bit of a treasure hunt. Actually, it's more like we're looking for landmines. One of my friends buried 2,300 skulk catalysts around the world. And if anything dies near them, it destroys everything around them. So you can't kill monsters near them. And they're buried all over the server. So that's what I'm doing today. What are you up to? You enjoying your new TNA? We still need to figure out when to do that head-to-head thing. Finally home from my APA after a week catching up on everything not work-related. That's fair. Yep, okay, so here's one of those landmine things I was talking about now. I'm going to disarm it, and then I'm going to mark it on the map. I'm trying to... If I map out where he put them, I can kind of figure out where I've missed them, if that makes any sense. Okay. Goran says, when I wasn't working, I got some time on the Cactus Canyon remake and TS4 at IAPA. They were both very enjoyable. I also played a quick game of Bond Premium. Yeah, I got to play a lot of Bond at Nashville's Music City Multicon because they had like 6 Bonds on the floor, 3 pros and 3 premiums. And unlike Chicago Expo, which was like slammed, like people in Nashville didn't know that it was a big deal that they had Bond on the floor. So I got more time there than I did at Expo. Have I checked by the dodos? Not yet. Where am I on the map here? I'm on this map, I think. Same at IAPA, says Goran, because it's a professional industry con covering all things amusement parks and attractions, and coin op is only a small segment. That makes sense. Yeah, I got to play the Cactus Canyon remake some at the Flippin' Out booth in Chicago. I liked it. Like, I don't know. I never know, though, when I play these games, like, I'm just like, okay, I'm looking forward to playing that again in the future, but I'm never like, oh, I never have to make a decision about whether or not, like, ooh, am I going to buy this one or not? Because I can't afford any of them. So, I don't know. I get a lot less stressed out when I play games because I'm not, like, there to seriously review them. Gordon says, my non-pinball friends who never really played before loved it. Which one? Bond or TS4 or Cactus Canyon? Yeah, it is a super friendly game. My daughter liked it a lot too. She played it as well. Alani Oliver, or Olivier, in YouTube chat says, fan of HermitCraft and Empires before. Absolutely love the collab. Thank you, Alani. I'm having a lot of fun, too, when I'm not searching for landmines. Okay. I mean, there's probably a bunch of them over here. I just don't know where to look. Exactly. Because I don't know how much Cub would have wanted to get close to the dodos. I think he'd almost be superstitious about, like, messing... Like, getting too close to other people's pets. If you get creepered or something, things can go really bad quickly. So, he might not want to be too aggressive about putting stuff over here. But I did find at least one here. So, I mean, he's definitely, you know, basically I'm just doing kind of test wells in these other places to see, like, okay, did he bother coming over here at all? You know, that sort of thing. Like, by this farm. Would he have bothered coming over here? Probably. Oh, here, let's look underneath here. See if we find any. Nope. Cool, cool, cool. Kara K says, would Cub go back over the spots you've already cleared? Well, that's one of the reasons that I am not filling them in yet. So if he did go put stuff underneath, so, like, the spots I've already cleared, I'm leaving partially dug out. So then when I add a layer over them, the skulk sensor would be buried too deep to be usable, right? So, like, if he was like, oh, put another one here. Has Pix seen the damage yet? No, he's supposed to be joining us in a little bit. He's doing stuff with friends right now. So I'm frantically trying to prepare a report for him with as much as I can. Which, I mean, he could be coming back in and putting them under here or something, but... Okay. So let's get this one out here. We are... Okay, wait. What am I looking at on this map? No, I'm supposed to be... Oh, that gets me over to here. Okay, we need to put that in our offhand real quick and use the bed. Is he dastardly enough to bone meal grass back on top? He is for some of them, but not for 2,200 of them. If his goal is to do 2,200 of these before anybody notices, he can't afford that. Even one extra step, like somebody's like, oh, you could just right-click with the shovel to turn it into a path block. That's 2,200 extra clicks. Like, when you're operating at that scale, You need to just streamline, streamline, streamline. Okay, so there's definitely one under here somewhere. There it is. But there's probably another one right over here. No? Shocking. That's a surprise. There it is. I was off by one. Off by one error, Joe. That's me. So he's definitely putting them in clusters as well. So that's something to note. Okay. Well, that's good. He doesn't seem to put any into the gravel here. We might want to have like a separate flag that means like we checked it and then recovered it. But we need to go get rid of some of this surplus dirt as well. We got too much dirt on us. Okay. I got the ones inside the bridge. How goes the detective work? I'm supposed to report to Pixel Riffs in sometime in the next hour or so. And it's where is it? Doesn't seem to be one here. I need a marker for skulk visible, but no sign of the thing. That's not great. Okay, so the northern end of this map is about here. I'd be willing to bet that there's one in here somewhere. No. No, not there. No. Okay, we found these ones here. On that side. How deep can catalyst be and still spread? Great question. I don't know. But Cub only had a limited amount of time to hide these. So he was gonna try to save himself time wherever possible. Wait, is this not on any of the maps? This is too far forward. Okay, really?
Joe. Oh, Joe!
Scar.
My chat says you're a traitor, Joe. Why is this? What are these words being spoken?
Whoa. People are telling you I'm a traitor. What?
They have spoken the word that you are a traitor to the Hermit Tower. And as you know, I am the god and emperor of the Hermit Tower, as I was the prime hermit.
But you pardoned me, so I can't be a traitor because
that's
you
true.
pardoned
Never mind.
me.
Yeah, you're good, Joe. You've been pardoned. I forgot about it. Goodbye, Joe.
Thanks, Scar. Okay. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing then. I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay, so... Boy. Yeah, this is the one that wasn't... Okay, we got this one. Would Cub have bothered hiding it under moss? I don't think he would have. Because I think... Yeah. Just doesn't fit. Okay, so that's too far that way. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so here's a cave though where he could have easily put it in. Okay, let's check something real quick. Uh-oh. Why is it getting thunderstormy? Fincho Ken says, watch out for the hot guy. He just surprised me as it is. Okay, so I don't know if I should leave the recording running because Scar is clearly doing something. Or I don't know. Okay. So, would Cub... Uh-oh, there's a creeper. Why don't we go ahead and get one of these out? So it's getting dark enough now from this storm that maybe we should go find a bed. Of course there are. There's a bed up on this one too. Are there gonna be mobs underneath the bridge? Well, this is past the edge of my map, so we're not responsible for these, I guess, but that is notable that they are there. How much past the map are we? Okay, so here. Now, is this hollow? No, doesn't seem to be. Well, that means Cub probably wouldn't have had an easy time hiding a bunch of stuff in it. If he was going to hide stuff in it, he probably would have done it, like, in front of the doors. Or... Okay. Is this across my... That's across the line. We're not going to worry about stuff across the line there. Okay. Thinking like Cub. The last one he placed was back here. I was hired by Pix to look into this. Not technically this, but I have to give a report to Pix soon, and I don't feel prepared to do that as is. Yeah, I found 56 out of probably 200. Cub hid 22 to 2,300 around the server, but there's probably about 200 in Pix's area alone. Quick reminder, we've been streaming for about 45 minutes, and we are $19 away from our next face camera expansion. I should turn the camera back on so you can see how big the camera is, now that Scar isn't bothering us anymore. We are 19 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. There's one. Okay. So that one was right in the middle of the road. Boy. Just like a shiny demon. In the middle of the road. Okay. So now that we know that, let's think about Cub's mindset here. He's gonna probably... If he's like, okay, I don't want to do a bunch of digging in this stone here. We already checked this patch. Is this still on the map? Yeah. Somebody says, how are you mining so fast with a normal pickaxe? It has what is it? Boost 5 and efficiency 5 on it. Oh yeah, that was the hole I dug when I was searching earlier to see if this was hollow. Quill says, wait, is Scar's chat genuinely upset at Scar for the resumes? Wait, how did I not see this one? I don't know. I'm not reading Scar's chat. Are they really upset about at Scar about the resumes? There's probably one in here somewhere. 2. Sometimes you can kind of draw a line between the 2 you found, and then figure out where the one you haven't found is. Yep. Now, okay. Would you have swung wide on this one then? Yeah, efficiency goes to 5. If you're using efficiency 4, you can upgrade still. Okay. So we know there's going to be some in here. Probably paralleling that path. There it is. Probably another one over on this side, though. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see. 1 and 1 makes 2, 2 and 1 makes 3. It was destiny. This is really not good. Oh, I'm not mad. I'm genuinely impressed. The only reason I am acting in any way counter to Cub on this is because it is literally a job that I signed up for before knowing what was going down. I would not have signed up for this job if I knew this was going to happen. Okay, we need to get more rockets too while we're up here. Where'd I leave the rockets? Okay, so here's what we're looking at. So far, we have found 62 of these. Have I contemplated giving a resume to Cub? Ah, boy. So... we need to grab another one of these. And is this the map that goes above there? I think so. Okay. So we need to clone that as well. And do some quick checks over there. Where's my blank maps? I know, did I put them in here? Yeah, probably. Okay, I just heard my washing machine stop, and my drink is empty. So it's probably a good time for me to do a hydration break for myself and a dehydration break for the stuff in my washing machine. So I got my dryer repaired. I say that. My daughter and I repaired my dryer the other day, and so I am very, very much enjoying that. That was a good project for the two of us. And now it's like, yeah, I can go wash my towels and then dry them and not just have them. I had bought a drying rack to use in the meantime, which I'm still glad to have for certain situations where like you wash stuff that you can't put in the dryer. Because like my fiance has way more clothes than I do that can't just go in the dryer. But Red Rags requested My Destinies in Tennessee. So that is a 4.5-minute rhyming geography song I wrote about Pokemon Go. I hope y'all enjoy it. I'll be right back.
Say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics events. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokédex in hand. You run your laps chasing Lickitung in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those Squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or Polipers from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Monteagle. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubbull down to Shovel. We could team Sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
Welcome back from that hydration break. I hope you enjoyed that song, My Destiny's in Tennessee, from our first album, Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills, Volume 1. I wrote the words. Sean handled the not the lyrics. I did the lyrics. Sean handled the arrangement and presentation. What do you call that? Performance, yeah. Quick reminder, I'm down here. This is a Joe Hills stream, so the camera gets bigger when we hit certain tip-in milestones. We are 19 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We've been live for about an hour. So, thank you to Mini Cheese Mouse for being our first and only tipper of the stream so far. Be fantastic to see a second. Let's go ahead, take a look at this map here. I haven't really marked anything further north here, but we need to do that now, is what I'm looking at. So this is map 130, I guess. No, that's... Okay, so if we have time while we wait for picks, let's try and get some markers on this map. Now, I tried marking some of these on this path here on this map, but they were like too low for it, even though it looked like they were on the right side of the map. Like this one wouldn't show up. Same thing for, I think there were some others over here. Oh, look at this, though. There's definitely a catalyst somewhere here, right? So there's a few areas where I think Cub has just placed Skulk, then, maybe? That's disconcerting. I don't want to just be digging up Pix's lawn for no reason. Am I marking the outbreak with tape? Only near the museum. Hydration break text is still on the screen. Yeah, we can take that down if you like. Let's go ahead and press that hydration break button. Boom. Bye-bye. Okay. Is this the map? Is this the map? Is this the map we need? Okay. Okay, so he would put one leading toward these stairs here. That makes sense, because that's going to be a high traffic area. Yeah, he's got another thing marked here, which, for all I know, that could be something underneath. Is this hollow underneath here? Yeah, it is. Doesn't seem to be using it for anything, though. Okay. See, these are the ones that bother me, the ones where I can't find something to mark. Did Cub place these by hand, maybe? Or is it just nearby in a place I haven't checked? right? Man on Fire says probably outside against the wall. Yeah, maybe. See, this here is a prime spot for Cub 2. There's one. Okay. So that one, 127? No, 126. Hey, Guiar, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Skulk blocks are central to where the mob die, but can be up to 8 blocks away from the catalyst, which is why for some you see you're not seeing a catalyst right below. Okay, see, Mahi Zero, that's news I can use, as the kids say. So it's within 8 blocks of that somewhere. Okay. Hey, we got a tip rolling in from Personal Zombie for 20. Thank you, Personal Zombie, for the second tip of the stream. That is going to get us one past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. Please direct your attention down here to the lower left so I can say, expand. So thank you very much, Personal Zombie, for that. Mahi's Zero rolling in with another 10 says, part way to a bigger Joe. Thank you very much, Mahi Zero. And then Blackheart 315 tips 5 and says, I don't have much to give, but wanted to say happy holidays. Well, thank you, Blackheart 15. Every bit helps. That puts us 4 away from the next face camera expansion. No, wait, hold on. Yeah, that puts us 4 away from the next face camera expansion. And then Katrina rolls in and tips 20. Boom. That's going to get us 16 past. No. Yes. 16 past that next milestone. So here we go. It's time to grow hills. And we are now only $4 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So thank you to everybody who tipped. Okay. When we look at this map here. Hey, welcome, P. Marin Cat. Glad you could join us. Yeah. There's definitely going to be some up in here. There's probably some over by that tower. Who needs a house out in Hackensack? Is that all you get for your money? Okay, so let's get rid of some of these other things here to make room for what we're grabbing. Yeah, see this? Okay, so if it could be 8 blocks away, it might be directly underneath these because of the way the placement is. Okay. Okay. Eight blocks away is a good distance, actually, is the problem. There's a strong argument that I'm hurting more than I'm helping here. When I find these, it's great, but when I'm just digging around making holes and I'm not discovering anything, that makes me feel like I'm a failure. And that my work is indefensible. There we go. Radius of the catalyst is 8 blocks, which is pretty big. How did I miss that before? Okay. Let's just try some experimental post-hole digging over here. Well, I wasn't really hired to find these. Look, under the soul torch. See, it takes effort to put the soul torch in. Cub was placing the soul torches where the existing torches were, but he doesn't want to mark where the things were directly. I'm reporting to Pix later today about how my job has expanded to include a bigger threat than he initially anticipated. But I haven't actually been approved to do all of the things I'm doing right now. I'm just doing them under the prior authorization I had. So, which is questionably applicable at this point. There's one. I did take initiative. If you start looking at where these are, and then you look at where the gaps are, you can usually extrapolate out where the other ones are. Hey, we got a tip rolling in from Craig for 20. Thank you very much, Craig. That's going to put us 16 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand, Joe. Do. And that puts us 4 away from the next milestone and the entrance of the Joust. Always consult with your local utilities before digging. Yeah. So if I had to guess, looking at this map, I mean, there's going to be more of these throughout here. We don't have coverage that far over on the map, though. I am curious about over here. Like, if there's one up there... Okay, this is getting out of our radius here. But, like... if there's no points of interest here, would Cub have bothered? I'm guessing no. But I'm just gonna have to do some, like, random searches. Part of me is trying to figure out how to mark where I randomly search but don't see them. Kill a chicken or pig and find out. Great point. Nothing. Okay. Yep, we're good. Well, I'm not going to start putting repairs into the museum before I find the limits of how far this goes. Because I started thinking about repairing the museum, and then I found out that there were some catalysts in there that I hadn't discovered yet. Oh boy. Hold on. Well, is that bridge accessible from either of these buildings? No, it doesn't seem to be. Okay, so nothing in here, it looks like. Excuse me. Okay, so this overlook here is probably fine. No shulk. Whereas this path coming up here, probably a ton of them. Found one there. Yep. Turns out he's a fan of catalysts under bridges too. Another one. Do I need to film a talk to the audience about my search? No, I started that earlier. The Pixel Riffs talk will cover that for the video. I don't need to record right now what I'm doing at the moment. Boy. Okay. So no messages from Pix. I'm still streaming. My brain. I need to talk when I'm streaming, not just look at my Discord. Sorry about that. I was just checking to see, because Pix should be wrapping up. He said he was going to get done around 8 GMT, which I think is about a half hour ago. But just because he was wrapping up the thing he was doing before, this doesn't mean he's, like, home or whatever. That just means, like, he would be available sometime after he got done returning from that. So, I'm making sure that I didn't miss any messages from him. Okay. Yeah, he's probably got to get dinner and stuff, too. That is fine. I am not in any rush here. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing messages. Okay. So. Boy. Woo, bonus stream, writes Toxic. Yes, indeed. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. So there's probably some in here. Halfway between there and the road. We found this one. And if not, then that's great, because that tells us something. But I'm not super confident about it. Toxic says, Joe, any chance you might play on Everstorm this month? I would probably enjoy that a lot. I don't know if that's responsible of me, because I am, like, I feel like I'm behind on, like, 800 things right now, and I'm also trying to get episodes out with this Empires crossover, and I have Thanksgiving and family obligations. Ask me when I'm not busy is probably the worst thing Joe Hills can say to you. Because I'm always busy. But it's one of those things, like, I absolutely want to. I just don't know if I can. But if you hit me at the right time, I would be like, oh yeah, I'll do that now. Actually, let's throw that egg. Just in case we get a, I was going to say dolphin, but I don't think that's what comes from eggs in this game. Looks like the YouTube chat froze for me. Sorry about that, YouTube chat. I didn't put the last one on the map. I'm pretty sure I did, but we can go double check that. Am I going to fill the holes in? Not until I'm sure Cub is done with this. Because if he's not done with this... do we get that on there? Yeah, okay. If he's not done... Okay, I have no reason to believe that Cub has completed his objectives here. I have my doubts that Cub is not about to do this again. Because there's nothing more Cub fan than putting 2,200 of something on a server, taking a break, and then coming back and adding 4,400. Nico and Indy says, I also don't think dolphins come from eggs in the game. Well, but then that begs the question, where do they come from? The stork? Oh, this is how I should have been doing this. Underground. Didn't think of that, did I? Huh. That's fine. Let's close that off so that mobs don't come up. So, me leaving the holes for right now is a valuable marker. Apparently dolphins do come from eggs in Minecraft. Oh, that's true. There are dolphin eggs in the creative mode. Kingu says, seems like everybody else is having a side series right now. Could be worth it just for fun. The other folks who have side series normally run 2 series. I don't normally run 2 series, and I already feel overextended. A lot of them aren't single parents either, so... yeah. I was also just about to start a Pokemon side series. I'm waiting for the first patch, I think, to see if they fix... There have been a lot of complaints that the game is kind of buggy, and if not incomplete. So I was going to wait and see if they patched some of that stuff out soon. And then I was thinking I would start streaming that while my daughter's away for Thanksgiving. Toxic says, isn't this Everstorm also built for tandem play? Yeah, that's the other thing. Is so Toxic Everstorm this season, or this month, is built for tandem play. And since I don't know when I'm going to be free, that makes it hard for me to plan to coordinate with other people. I do run Arts and Crafts. Yeah, I guess Arts and Crafts is kind of a side series. And Dracula's kind of a side series. There's totally another one in here somewhere. Now that I know the density... Okay, it's not going to be under there. But now that I know the density I'm looking for here. Yeah. Yep, there it is. Probably one up in here somewhere, maybe. If you bother putting them here and there... And there. Okay, so 1, 2... Here... Ryan says, what about just waiting for the skull to appear and then removing them periodically? Removing them periodically is going to be just as destructive as this. So it doesn't really benefit me to fix it all and then... Oh boy, I feel like I really tore up Pix's base. I hope he's not, like... I don't think he'll be mad at me. I think Pix knows me well enough to know that I wouldn't just dig up his base to be a jerk. Unlike some of these Empires people who don't know me at all. Some of them might be like, oh man, this was a mistake. I should not have hired this guy. But I think Pix knows me well enough to be like, oh geez, this was a mistake. I should not have hired this guy. Not because he's mean, but because he's inept. Pix will think I'm inept rather than a troll. I think some of the other people might think I'm a troll for digging up his entire base. Right? That seems like something a troll would do. I'm planning to clean it up. Oh, boy. Yeah, the reason that I've been making the maps and putting the banners down, that's a real, you know, make sure that I'm covering my access here. Jeez, this is just... It's just a lot. Pix will appreciate not having to do this himself. Maybe. He might have just let it be. Oh, see, there's one I recovered, and I probably shouldn't have. Because then I didn't know it was there, and I went looking for it. Yep. I'm in your head, Cub fan. Okay. But yeah, this definitely makes me look like I'm a bad security guard. I did not realize this was happening. Okay. So there's one there, which means the next one's probably there. Yep. Okay. I'd be willing to bet he jumped up here then. Yep. Chaley says, I see this like Pix taking out flood insurance right before a sudden flood. That's a fantastic way to put it. That makes me feel a lot better. Now, given the gap between those two markers, there's probably another one. Possibly. He put those four real close together, and there's a gap here. Yep. Data-driven results, people. Data-driven results. He says while clicking with the wrong map. Okay, so then the next one would be here. Yep. Okay, so we've found another 18. We had 62 before, so we found 80. Okay. We are at the 1 hour, 90 minute point in the stream, so it's a good time for me to mention that tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We are $4 away from the next face camera expansion and the entrance of the Jost. Okay. So let's keep going this way. Okay, he's not going down there. It's interesting that... There it is. Snuffles the Conqueror says, I haven't kept up with Cub's videos. How many did he hide? Around 2,300. Okay. Maybe we got lucky and he didn't bother putting any over here. But let's look at the map. The Orion Sound, rating with a party of 368. Welcome! Howdy, Ollie. Yeah, okay. Ollie, I don't know if you know this, but apparently there is skulk spreading all over the server. I have been hired by Pixel Riffs to run security for his museum here. His ancient museum in the ancient city. And, oh boy, I found... Ollie, you are going to look at this map. Let me turn night into day first so mobs don't freak out. Ollie, I was hired to save the museum. And not only did I not save the museum, but it turns out that CubFan has planted... let me move my head out of the way here. CubFan has planted skulk catalysts all over this area. I've been marking them out as I find them. And I have found... So far, let's see, 64 plus 15 plus 2. Originally, when I found the first two, I was like, these are evidence. We should put them in the evidence locker and name them. And then I found 79 more and was like, I'm not going to bother naming every single one of these. I will start marking them on a map so I can find them better. I've realized if there's big gaps between two of them, there's probably a third one in the middle. So I'm doing a data-driven search in order to find all these, and it's been a lot. I've probably spent 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, Ollie says, OMG, he's like the Joker. Brave work. Keep it up, soldier. So here's the scary part. Based on what people in chat are telling me from Cub's video, he had 2,300 skulk catalysts all over the server. So, yeah, I found the first one here, and I started, like, cordoning it off. I found another one there. Found a third one over here. And... then I found dozens more. So I have just been digging up holes and putting markers in where I find them. and it is kind of a lot. So, yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. But so that's where I am at today. I am at Pixel Rift's base, trying to do my security job at the museum, and finding out that apparently the Joker is attacking the museum the same day. Like, that's always a great thing when you get hired to work security somewhere, and then it's like, oh, good, there's Mr. Freeze, there's the Joker. But here's the problem, is I don't think this server has a Batman, Ollie. Unless maybe you know, I heard that you're, you know, maybe you're rich and a playboy. Maybe you could actually be, you know, the hero that the city needs. Oh, here's another one. See, I looked at the map and I said there was a gap here. There's probably one of these. Ollie says I'm broke. Oh, wow. Well, then nobody will really expect you to be Batman. Let's get this out of our offhand so we can see the map bigger. Yeah. So as we move this way... Okay, so there's probably another one somewhere over on this side. I started digging out on this side and I didn't find one. But that doesn't mean it isn't here. Because, oh my gosh, they're everywhere. So, Ollie, anyway, be careful if you kill any monsters in your area anywhere on the server. Because there's a whole lot of these. And otherwise, all your builds are going to end up looking like that. So, I could kill Cub on sight all over the place to check for catalysts. That's a great suggestion, Snuffles the Conqueror. But, like, for example, underneath this bridge here... Whoops. Everywhere you see one of these banners, he had just walked through here and just slapped them along underneath the bridge at, like, regular intervals. So, yay. But Ollie writes in the Twitch chat, "Thank you for the warning. I will protect the Ollie Pelago." You're most welcome, Ollie. Also, once I meet with Pix, if he doesn't want these skulk catalysts, maybe I could sell them. Like, I don't know if somebody on the server would want 70 or 80 skulk catalysts, but yeah, it might be something... There might be a market for them. This area right here troubles me because there's kind of a gap, but maybe Cub just flew over it and didn't bother placing them. Cub might buy them, sell them back to Cub. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm sure I'd be really popular on this server if I sold a bunch of those back to Cub. Oh boy. Now that's job security. Yeah, I know. I'd be employed forever. It would be funny though. Okay. So I don't know that this... If we come over here and we look around in general, is Cub likely to have walked around this thing? Okay, that scared me more than it should have. He mostly just put them under grass blocks, that I could tell. So, because he didn't want to deal with switching tools when he was placing 2,200 of these. Okay. Nope, don't want to do that. Razzle Dazzle for Real says, I almost never watch your streams on Twitch. This feels weird. Well, welcome, Razzle Dazzle for Real. It feels weird for me, too. Okay, so the other thing that's really upsetting me about this one... Okay, yeah, so we found he had buried it under there. So if he was going up here, he might have put one... We don't have enough data points over here to figure out... There it is. Second data point. Boom. So he's going in a wide ring around this one. Okay, so we can extrapolate from that the next one would probably be up and over here-ish. If he was going to put one in here. Okay. Someone says, how does it want to acquire that many Sculpt Catalysts? Apparently he built a farm, is the guess. That's only supposition. I have not seen evidence of this. But then again, I didn't watch his video. So it might be hearsay. Which is not the same as heresy, mind you. Okay. So we are currently, if we look at the map, we're about... No, it would be a little lower here, maybe. If he's being consistent. That's kind of far out from the thing. He'd be bringing it around... He wants to keep it close, probably, if he's doing this. So maybe like there, there. No, well, that's that one. Okay, so then from there, up and around to here-ish. I'm not... I feel like I'm swinging too wide or something. I don't know. There it is. Third one. I mean, at that distance... It feels like there's probably another one up here, to me. My gut says that that's not the only one. But this is kind of far out if we go too far this way, and there's not a lot of blocks that you could have used to put it under here without getting back down to that one. About to be nighttime. Let's go lay our head down and dream before we can get ourselves killed out here or kill some things and then spread the skulk. We got a tip rolling in from Akudo Kusamoto in the YouTube chat who says, my weekly support for you and the arts. Have you considered using the moss replacement trick to find them easier? If we use moss replacement, then we're going to ruin all of Pixel Rift's area, which is, I mean, we're technically digging up his entire base, basically, as it is, but I don't want to make more trouble. Either way, that is going to get us one past our next face camera expansion milestone. Y'all have seen that money go straight to my head with each face camera expansion milestone we hit, but now, like Jacob Marley, these chains I've forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the Jost. Bum 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 bum. Lowering the opacity now to 90%, and that puts us 19 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. We also just got a tip rolling in from Anthony for 4. Thank you very much, Anthony. That's going to put us 15 away from the next face camera expansion milestone, and 11 from Robert Andrew. Thank you. who says, "Hey Joe, hope you and your daughter are well. Haven't been able to watch your videos for a while, but I'm catching up now." Yeah, we're doing great. Thank you, Robert. And then that puts us 4 away from the next expansion once more. So thank you, Akado Kusamoto, Robert, and Anthony. Yay. Okay. So, boy, we've got a lot to do here. But yeah, I'm just looking at that, and there's no way that those 3 are the only ones there. Especially when you compare them to, like, the way this stuff is down here. I don't even know what these farms are, but I'd be willing to bet, because there's one there, that they're all over those farms, too. Huh. Let's swap out the map for the farm map. And do a quick check down there. Is that the farm one? No. Is this it? Yeah. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we just turned night today. I feel safe enough resting atop this tree. My drink is empty, and I've got a lot of talking to do. I still need to record with Pix when he logs on. So we're going to go ahead and take another hydration break. Let's go ahead and thank Zendrick for requesting the Binge Watch rap. This is a 2.5-minute song I wrote about binge watching Hermitcraft. It's a parody of the Ninja Rap by Vanilla Ice. Once again, 2.5 minutes. Be right back.
Green glass screen, placing blocks per hand, it's the hills extreme. Have you ever seen a Yo's expand? Grown and shown up at your demands, yeah. Everybody subscribe, Sean Hills is here to promote his bro live. Placing blocks all over the place, all powered by a vegan with jump boost and haste. Brother, I'll watch him let's play and survey with Joe, all the views I'll say it. Binge watch, Hermitcraft, binge watch, Hermitcraft, binge watch, Hermitcraft. Joe, 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 Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Joe. Stream it. Fill in your gaps, check live feeds and load up Hermitcraft. Watch it on any size screen. Back it up to clone redstone machines just building. With dry concrete powder, wetting it down for a much smoother towel. Cause on this tube there's only one server. The whitelist is closed, so don't inquire further. Neighboring players compete on their stores. Hermitcrafters you love with improv rapport, you just binge watch, Hermitcraft. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Joe. Viewers, you better click subscribe because today we're building that hype. Comment, your praises don't fail. Sean Hill's on a roll with Hermitcraft details. Singing out loud the way it should be sung with the natural sound that you like for fun. You know it's live now like a Hermitcrafter. Read the description, tweet about it after. The hour of the Hermit is nigh. Churning out videos y'all will like. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Joe. Go binge watch, 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 Joe. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Joe.
Anyway, welcome back from that hydration break. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, here on the Empire's server as part of the Hermitcraft Empire's crossover. We are currently looking for trouble. That starts with T, which rhymes with C for cub, which rhymes with trub. Okay. There's a good chance Okay, so we've got this one. Do we have this one on the map? Is that this one? Yeah, okay. So we found at least one catalyst over here, but I have a feeling there's probably more. And I want to have as much data for Pix as I can when he gets back. He was hanging out with friends earlier, and we're supposed to record later. So I'm just building a case here that even though I'm maybe not the best security guard, that I'm still helping in general. Boy, this thing really needs some mending. We might need to swing by the mending store at some point. Whoops. We can find roughly where Cub placed these in this area. His placement generally might be inconsistent on the whole, but his placement might be inconsistent on the whole, but within a given area, he's usually kind of in a rhythm. And once we figure out what that rhythm looks like, we can find where the skulk are pretty easily. But because this is a new area that I haven't really looked at too closely before, I don't know where to look right here. Yeah, we need more data points. What's the score? HermitCraft 9, Empires 2. So we're up by 7 in the first half. Okay. Mahi Zero says that ambulance sounded closer than usual. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. The window is definitely not open because it is cold here in Tennessee right now. Uh-oh. Inventory is full. We should probably go dump some of this dirt off back at the museum storage area. Guess who? It's me again. Says I missed so much. There's some sort of event happening. Yep, we are playing on the Empires server. The Hermits made the incredibly excellent choice of blindly following Grian into a rift, and so this is our life now. Apparently, I think I am going. Wait, I have experience bottles somewhere. I can just experience bottle mending my shovel. Also, wait, I can fix the shovel by hitting some of the skulk too. Although I wanted to leave some of this for Pix to see when he logs on. I'm really frustrated. I cannot figure out where Cubfan hid the one that triggered this. It's got to be somewhere deep, though. It's got to be within 8 blocks, but I feel like I dug out everything within 8 blocks where it could be, and so now I'm just going crazy. But, yeah, that's fun. Okay. I guess we can break that to mend our shovel a little bit. We still got 258 on it. Kill something and see where it's at. Well, the thing is that the skulk spreads from where the death occurs, not from where the skulk catalyst is. So that means that, like, so let's say there's a skulk catalyst here, right? If I killed something over here 8 blocks away, this area would turn into skulk, not the area where the catalyst is. So now the thing is, I could kill 2 things in different directions and try and triangulate. There it is. But, like, if I figured out where the edge of it was, but that's not the same as it just happening there. Yeah, 8 blocks is a lot of distance in this game. I'm only wearing the yellow suit when I'm doing recording stuff because it doesn't have feather falling and I take a lot of damage from flying. He could put them 16 blocks apart and cover a lot of ground. Or I could find only half of them and he still has 100% coverage. Because he definitely put them closer than 16 blocks. He put them like every 6 to 8 blocks. Kingu says the long-term solution is to light Matica areas, then check the number of catalysts in the materials list. Let's get back to basics. Let's punch some trees. Okay. Kingu. Okay, somebody last night had said, Joe, why aren't you using Light Matica for this? And I said, I don't know how to use Light Matica for this. And nobody, at least if they did say that, I didn't see it. Okay. Yeah, this server has Light Matica. So... if I get this out here, I need, what mode? Edit schematic, area selection. Okay. So. So we click on that, and then we go up to maybe, let's say here, right? Wait, hold on. Oh, so I right-click one of them and I left-click the other. Okay. Let's just go down a little bit. Okay. So. Boy, I need to get something else in my inventory here. Okay, let's eat some food. Okay. So. What do we do now? We save it? How do we save it as a schematic? Do I switch modes? M? Schematic manager. Okay, area editor, area selection browser. Okay. Wait. Schematic manager. No. Area editor. Selection museum. Okay. Do I use analyze area? Skulk veins. I could actually 7 skulk catalysts in that area. Oh gosh. I thought I had swept that area. And there's 7 more. I mean, I knew there was 1 more. It is less than 10, and at least now I know. Clam Meditation says you might want to start deep underground to cover every possible height. Well, the thing is, we only have to worry about the ones that are within 8 blocks of the surface. Oh, boy. Well, and... oh, jeez. Well... okay. I can leave some for Pix. I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. Boy. Does it not highlight them? I don't think you can highlight things like that. Let's try something here. Let's try just narrowing one area. Just one area here. Okay. We're going to go from down here to up here. And I know some of y'all might think this is kind of cheaty, and admittedly it is, but I have spent like 6 or 7 hours on this at this point, and I thought that I was doing well. I'm walking in here like, this house is clean, and I saw that 7, and like, I'm not going to use this to figure out exactly where they all are, but I'm using it to figure out how bad my methods are. This is me auditing myself, not trying to route around Cubs damage, because that's okay. So area editor, analyze area, item, skulk catalyst 5. On this road alone, there are 5 skulk catalysts. I bet they're all under the same kind of block that I didn't check under. Five. Well, that's not even in the... So did some of them he dug extra deep? Well, no, that one just I didn't look for, because I thought, like, these were so close together already. Oh, boy. Ay, ay, ay. Four to go. Where are they? Like, I didn't dig under all of this because it was, I'm gonna have to go back in through here and replay mod and figure out. Maybe you can use Lightmatica and replay mod to figure out what this road looked like originally. Oh my gosh. Where's my pickaxe? Okay. Okay, let's go and use the bed. It's just a lot. Found one. New method. Who dis? Found one. Look at these. These are too close together for my model. I modeled this wrong. I didn't think Cub would put them 2 blocks apart like that. Because it is kind of a waste. How many of the 5 have we found so far? We found... I guess I could just analyze area again in Light Matica. Skulk Catalyst 1. Okay, we found 4 of the 5 then. Okay, this is too far this way. So that means we need to go the rest of the way this way. Okay. Okay. How big can you make an area in Lightmatica? If I wanted to get all of Pixel Rift's stuff. I feel like I need to go over to about here. Oh, I need to go low, don't I? This is actually the best possible spot for this. Wow, I'm really brilliant. Let's put that back in our... Okay. So we're going to go into the middle so we can have as many of these chunks loaded as possible here. We're going to press M, area editor. For one thing, we're going to save a schematic. So that way, if we have to fix this pixel fix later, we've got it saved. Saving schematic task created. What does that mean? Does that mean it takes a while? Do I have to do something to save the schematic? Either way, analyze area. Scheduled task added. Okay, so where do I see my scheduled tasks? Do I need to fly around it in order to get the whole schematic done? Oh, yeah, I do. Trident time because it's raining. Dang it, it's not raining over there. Deep cleansing breath, everyone. Deep cleansing breath. It's gonna be fine. Okay, we got the schematic saved. So, can we see the analysis now? Dang it. Okay. Is it gonna make me fly around again? Okay. Well, we need more rockets. Which chunks are we missing? One's this way? Okay. Now where does it show up? If I want to view, if I hit Analyze Editor area, is it going to show me the list again? Is it going to show me the list again if I click this, or is it going to make me fly around again? Where do I view the list that I just put in the hopper? Area Selection Browser. Area Editor. So we're going to hit Analyze Editor. It scheduled the task. Can I add right to file or load schematic? Oh, okay. Load schematic, pixel fix. So we hit load schematic. Okay. And then schematic manager. Whoops, no. Loaded schematics. Unnamed, probably. Yeah. And then how do I view the item material list? Oh. Skulk. No, there's no skulk. Oh, it's alphabetical. It's reverse alphabetical. Skulk catalyst 139. Okay, that's manageable. We were expecting around 250. We found 90 or so. This is okay. Finding 5 where I had already checked was freaking me out. But knowing that there's 140 left in this whole area, that is just what we were... Oh, gosh. We're going to have to turn this loaded schematic. Let's unload some schematics here real quick, just as a treat. Okay. Is there a way to cancel this schematic analyzer thing? Okay. I was originally hoping to record with pics during the stream, but, like, realistically, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours now. Ooh, we do have some tips I need to acknowledge. I was going to say we should probably do last call for tips. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Jerome just tipped 10 and writes, Happy Easter. That's a joke because I'm Easter egg hunting here. But here we go. That puts us 6 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Just do. We're going to lower the opacity now to 80%. Thank you very much, Jerome. And, yeah, we'll give everybody a few minutes if any last-minute tips roll in. Okay. Okay. Bum. Yeah, part of me is just like, I don't know how to turn off this area analyzer, and so I'm going to have to quit the game anyway. And at the point where I have to quit the game anyway, I might as well take a break, because I don't... Jerome says, can I change my donation message to Brain Big? Yeah. Task Manager, maybe? Okay. Oh, well, we have something to present to Pix. We have a map here that shows the ones we found. And it's kind of a lot. Wait, M is the task manager? Wait, there's a task manager in here? Oh, there is! Y'all are the best! Darby Bristol says, how'd you turn it on? Repeat that. I tried that, and it turned it on twice. I tried turning it off after I turned it on, and that's why it was running twice. Woo! We did it. But either way, I've been going for 2.5 hours. I'm going to need a break if I'm going to have energy to record with Pix whenever he is online, and I need that energy. I need to have a strong stream, or sorry, not a strong stream, a strong conclusion to that episode. Let's go ahead and see who we can raid out there. We got a fantastic raid from all sorts of fantastic folks earlier, especially Orion Sound, aka Ollie. So I don't want to let folks down. Let's see. Scar has been streaming longer than I have, so he's probably going to wrap up soon. So we don't want to risk sending folks there and having him immediately wrap up. But it looks like... Ooh, they're doing blindfolded Lego on the Mindcrack Marathon, benefiting Extra Life. Why don't we go ahead and raid Mindcrack, the precursor to HermitCraft. So why don't we go ahead? They are doing a multi-day marathon. It is day 7. Is it a 7-day marathon this year? I think it might be. So this might be the last day. I'm not sure. But yeah, so for blindfolded Lego, they would have like people on each team blindfolded while other people give them instructions. So we're going to go ahead and raid them. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do-do-do-do. Oh, I didn't actually post the link for YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. This is the actual link. Okay, bye, everybody. I need to go collapse and then record.